Hello and welcome to the Watch Kaki channel, where we bring you all the good and honest watch reviews. In today's video, we are going to do a full-length review of this Porter G-Shock that I unboxed a few weeks back. I haven't really got the time to film this video, so here I am, finally getting enough time to do this video. So this is a special collaboration between the Japanese bag manufacturer and G-Shock. So this one here celebrates the 85th anniversary of Porter Yoshida, which is a really hip Japanese bag brand. As you can see, it's got plenty of orange accents here all around the watch face, and also at the mid case here you will see that the plastic casing is in orange, and this is the corporate color of Porter. And this watch here is slightly pricier than the regular metal clad G-Shocks. This one here goes for around $588. You can find this one from our boutique, and this is where I loaned the watch from. Thank you very much, our boutique, for kindly loaning these watches in for my video reviews. So this watch here, it does have identical specs to the more regular production series of metal clad G-Shock. So they've included, or rather they've made this bezel out of stainless steel. So over here, this particular version I have, it's got IP coating, and it's got really nice brushing all around the bezel. Here you can see the vertical brushing here, very nicely done. And because of the metal shroud or metal bezel or metal casing here, this watch here is slightly heavier than the regular square Gs. So let me just bring in this one here for comparison. This is a very regular 5600 square, and this one here is about 55 grams, I think, with the resin strap. And over here, although it's on a strap, this watch here is slightly heavier due to the metal casing. Comes in at around 75 grams. So yet another special point about this watch, the Porter X G-Shock version, is that this one here has got a strap made of nylon, and I believe it is the same material as the bag straps found on Porter bags. So I think this is a really nice touch. Okay, pretty sure it's the bag strap here, so it's not just any other type of strap. It is made by Porter, as you can see here. This is the logo Porter. It's a Japanese brand. Also, this very special case back here, it is black plated and really nice printing here. It's not an engraving, alright, it is flat, so I would say it's nicely printed with the company logo. And this one here commemorates the 85th anniversary. As you can see, it's 1935 and released in 2020, this model here. Some other subtle touch include all these blackout buttons here, as you can see from both sides of the watch. So comparing this to a regular square G or G-Shock Square, you can see the buttons are just regular stainless steel buttons, but over here black plated, alright, stealthy looking, pretty cool. So I was told that this Porter edition here is got a special LED backing or background here that shows off the company logo. So I'm going to switch off the studio lights now. Alright, let's try to get it focused here. So okay, there it is. So now I've just zoomed in the lens a little bit, and I'm going to run through some of the functions here. So it's pretty standard. You've got the very first mode, which is timekeeping. As you can see, this is the exact or actual date that I'm filming this video, actual time and all that. So let's just go to the next function. So this is the alarm. I don't use the alarm at all on my G-Shock watches. And this is the timer function. And then there's the stopwatch here. So I believe this is the start. This should be the start button. Alright, start, stop, and reset should be this one. Alright. And then back to timekeeping mode. So very simple module here. Only 4 functions. The model here is 3229, and I do believe that this is the very basic G-Shock Square module, the no frills one. So not exactly a feature loaded, this version here. Okay, I was actually quite surprised when I handled the watch, because I was trying to find a way to mute this watch, and I realized there is no way you can mute the 3229 module. I've got this watch here and another watch that houses this module. This is a more feature-packed module. It's got Bluetooth and all that, so maybe I'll save that for another video another day. But as it is, using this very basic module here. I do miss the mute function because I really dislike the TTT sound when you press the buttons here. I'm not a big fan. Of course, I'm also missing the world time function, but you know, these days you don't really travel very much, so perhaps it's a good time to come back to all these really simple basic modules. So wearability on this watch is pretty standard. It fits like any other GShockSquare, not too big. I think it's pretty manageable, but I do feel that these special lug attachments here, or strap holder here, obviously this one is retrofitted with some part for you to fit the nylon strap, and I do feel that it sort of lengthens the watch quite a bit, so it's got a slightly longer lug to lug length. That's the way to put it. So comparing this to a more regular G-Shock, just put them side by side here. So without the curve downwards, I do feel that there is a bit of lug protrusion or lug overhang, just a slight hint. Not so bad, right? Not so bad that it looks comical. So overall, this is a fun piece targeted at the collectors. I would say you have to be a very big GShockSquare fan, or maybe a fan of the Porter brand, to be able to like this watch, because it's priced at around 500-ish Singapore dollars. So I don't really see why anyone should pay a premium for the same watch as a regular production metal clad G-Shock. So I think those watches are going for a street price about 250 Singapore dollars, the regular one with a metal case and resin strap. So as mentioned before earlier in this video, this one here suffers from a painful lack of functions or lack of features. No world time, no Bluetooth, no tough solar and all that. Sure, you can live without such things. Alright, if you're a pure G-Shock fan, I'm sure that's okay. You know, some people actually prefer the simpler modules and this and that, so I think that's okay. But for me, I would prefer my digital G-Shocks to be more function packed or more feature packed. So I think things like world time, I think it would be better if I were to wear a G-Shock. Alright, if I want to wear something that is old school and all that, I can of course, you know, go on and wear analog 2-hand or 3-handed watches. So there you have it. That was my full review of the Porter X G-Shock GM-5600EY-1DR. Alright, so this is the Watch Kaki from Singapore. I'm gonna say goodbye for now. See you next week. Bye bye.